Let's be honest for a minute, mixing vocals is always much easier when they are recorded with a quality microphone. On the opposite, it's always more complicated to mix vocals cleanly when they are recorded with poor equipment. And what if I told you that I mixed vocals recorded with my phone? Quite weird, isn't it? But trust me, in this video, you're gonna learn something essential in vocal mixing thanks to this special experience. What's up everybody? I hope you're doing great. If you're new here, welcome aboard. On this channel, I'll talk about music production tips that you can apply in your projects. And if you're a loyal subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Today, a more special video than usual, because I won't really give you specific mixing and production tips, no. In this video, I'm gonna showcase a more experimental video where I mixed vocals recorded with my phone. Before we start this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It will help me release more quality content on music production in the future. Enough of the intro, let's get started. And let's start this video with a short footage of the recording. If you want to skip this part, you can go straight to well, I don't know exactly as I haven't edited this video yet, but let's just say there. Okay guys, new recording 75. So as you can hear, I'm talking in this microphone. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna put it right here. So you're gonna hear the instrumental in the video, but here I'm gonna play the instrumental only in my headphones for the recording. Let's get it. Okay, you're gonna hear the best singer of the year. Maybe not, we'll see. I know I'm not the one you wish, but I know I can bring you something. Give me a shot, don't let me down, cause I could be better. Let's see. After I had finished recording this beautiful voice, I imported it into my session and did my best to make it as pleasant as possible. It wasn't easy and I had to use techniques I would never use in a normal mixing session. I soon realized just how poor the audio recorded on a phone really was and how complicated it was to process for music mixing. I'm not gonna dive into the chain of plugins I used, as that would be useless and simply not the point of this video, but here's how it sounded before. I know I'm not the one you wished, but I know I can bring you something. Give me a shot, don't let me down. And after processing. I know I'm not the one you wished, but I know I can bring you something. Give me a shot, don't let me down, cause I could be better. Does it sound good? Yeah, I think we could say it sounds pretty good. Does it sound professional? Definitely not. And this is the real point of this video. What I want to show you here is that if you want your music to sound professional, it's essential to give importance to every aspect of the music production process. That means composing, arranging, recording, mixing, editing, mastering, and all the little steps that are sometimes forgotten in the process. You can be the best producer, mixing or mastering engineer, but if you miss a single essential step, it's all over. Your music will sound good and correct, as it is the case here, but it won't sound professional. And that's what's gonna prevent it from having the success it potentially deserves. That's too damn bad! But this scenario can also happen the other way around. This is very often the case with people who spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on recording equipment, but are incapable of producing, mixing, or mastering their music. This can lead to frustration because they think the recording equipment isn't that good when the problem lies simply elsewhere. And that brings us to the second point I'd like to address, which is identifying potential flaws in your music production process. You must always bear in mind that in the creative process, everything is linked together. Once again, the smallest choices will have an impact on the whole process, which means that if you often get stuck in the same place and you can't figure out why, maybe the problem comes from a mistake you made much earlier in the arrangement, for example. That's exactly what happened to me a few years ago when I started online mixing and mastering services. I always felt a form of frustration at the mastering stage because it often sounded cluttered, imprecise, and not punchy enough. And after taking a step back, I realized that the problem was in the way I was approaching my mixes. I just wasn't creating enough space for each element to breathe within the mix. And even if I couldn't hear it during mixing, the problem was greatly amplifying during mastering, creating a kind of sludge that was unpleasant to listen to. So the message here is take the time to do each step of the music production process properly, because neglecting just one can bring down your whole tower. And if you get stuck somewhere, don't dig too deep into exactly where you're stuck. Try to step back and look at the whole picture to identify where the real problem lies. Sometimes it's the equipment that's the problem, but sometimes it's a problem of skill. And you have to be humble enough to say, I'm not good enough at this stage of the process. I will learn and be better, because we're all humans and humans improve. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. This one was more special, but I'm sure it can bring something to your workflow, productivity, and also the quality of your mixes. If you have any questions about this topic or anything in the field of music production, make sure you post them in the comments so I can answer them as soon as I can. Before you leave, make sure you drop your like and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss my future videos. Again, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.